Hi everybody and welcome back to another Cities Skylines Mass Transit DLC. We're going to have a look at getting our monorail extended to the rest of the city. If you remember, we've got a monorail running around this part of the city, going up here, joining up to the main rail hub with the metro, going around here to that station and around here to this station. But over here, there's absolutely nothing in terms of monorail. We have got some bus routes. If you look at our routing system, we can look at transport, look at buses, and we can see we've got some routes over here. There's a green route and there's a blue route. There's no metro anywhere. So at the moment, we're only running buses around this part of the town. Go back to our monorail. What I think I'm going to do is bring the monorail down here, and using this connection here, we'll come down, we'll then come across, probably landing over here somewhere. We'll come round here, and I thought we'd come down this road here, come along, and I want to come back over here, and this will mean bringing the line back over, maybe coming over this way, or maybe even running up this road here and then coming in to the metro from an angle, maybe across here. So we've got some opportunities there. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to pick up the this road with monorail. It's a monorail tracks on two-lane road, and I'm going to put it on this one-way road here, not Ray Road, one-way road, and it should allow me just to drop those in. Now, I don't know what's going to happen when it comes to the one-way, whether it's actually going to stay, but anyway, let's drop it in and we'll see what goes on here. We're going to come out to there, and that's as far as I can go now. It wants me to come around a corner. I'll need to put in track, and if I put that here, that will allow me to come out, and I'm going to raise that track. I want to make it higher. You can see it's going up 11, 12 meters, etc. It will take out this bit of power line, but that doesn't matter because the rest of the city is connected anyway. So I'm going to go up to 14 meters, and I want to come across now. Now, I can't go straight across. It doesn't want me to go over here for some reason. It will let me come over here though, which is where I wanted to go anyway. But I've got to remember we've got ships passing below. So how high does that need to be? Well, I think 15 meters is probably enough. I'm going to come back and fix this connection using the move it tool a bit later. I don't want a sharp connection there. So I'm going to move it across to, I think, here, and that's going underneath. Knocking anything off? Oh, we'll see. And again, it wants me to come. I can't come over here. There are a few places where it goes red, but it turns blue fairly easily. But I want to come around the outside and come down that road there. That's what I'm going to attempt at this particular connection. So I need to come down a bit, I think, now. Bring it down to a sensible level, say 7 meters, which is okay, I think. And we'll drop it there. Now, when I come to the road here, it will stop me. So I need to, I think, put the monorail connection in first. This is the line coming in. It's going to come straight over here, so I'm going to put a line in there and bring it round this bend. And don't forget, we're going to try and get to this road here. That's where we're aiming for. So up here and up there. And the next connection is going to be a 4-lane. This is a 4-lane road, as you can see. That one, in fact, is 6-lane, and I'm going to get 4 lanes in there. And we'll put the tool in for 4, and I'm going to see what happens here. So it's left me with 4 lanes rather than 6, but it's actually made the connection here. Nice curve, and that's going to work. Quite a few people aren't happy, but wait till they get their new transport system in place, then they'll be happy. So where are we now? It's going to be this one, and that slopes, there's a slope there, so that may cause a problem, and I may have to take that piece of property out of that corner. Let's come down and finish that. Let's finish the avenue, get that out of the way, that's done, and we'll then give thoughts to how we're going to deal with this bend. Now, if I take this to this position and put that in there, and then drop that in there, that's now given me the nice bend. It's dropped a bit, but I think that'll be okay. Now, I'm okay there, but here, that's going to mean demolition. I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that one in there and then go over to the 2 lane, and I'll see whether that's going to let me go, and that will let me go through there. No demolition so far, and we're back to the rail. We need to go back to the rail now. It's just a standalone rail, and that's going to come across. Now, I did say we were going to try and come over here and along this road, and then we'll probably come in and join the monorail down here. So that looks as though it's a fairly good proposition. I think we'll just about miss those water intakes. So let's carry on, and we'll drop. Now I need to get the height, and I think I dropped there, didn't I? Which is not a good maneuver. I'm going to have to hack that out and redo that. So let's come back in here, and I need to go up. I'm going to notch up to let's go 7 meters there. No, I can go up to 8 meters, and that doesn't look too bad. We're up to 8 meters. I think I was at 13 before. It doesn't want me to go anywhere in a straight line. As long as I do a twist to the left or right, why can't I go straight across? That's bizarre, isn't it? It's something obviously stopping me. It doesn't want me to go in there. Which means then I'm going to have to come over at a peculiar angle. I'm going to raise that bridge. I think it's 13 meters. I can come out to there. It's okay for me going to there. Oh, it's staying blue, it's staying blue, it's staying blue. Oh, it just changed there. So that's going to be it. I'm going to go up to 14 meters. Now it wants me to go again. Another. That's going to take me into there. I actually want to get into there. That will mean a very sharp angle if I do that. It will mean taking out a turbine. That's okay. We're going to come round there, and I'm going to come into, drop it down a bit to there. It's about 12 meters. And I'm going to drop it there because I now want to get the road in place. So I'll try and pick this one up and see what happens here. If I go in with my upgrade road tool, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. And here I want to put this road in first before I put the join in, because it's a very peculiar system. It actually tries to only go one way. So I'll put that in there. This can come across here, and you see it's made the connection there. So we're in okay there. Now then, if I put that in there first and then put this one in, that should give me the link round to the left. So now we've got the connection to there. Now I need to connect this up to here. I can only put a road in there, so I've got to bring the single or the double track monorail in to, it doesn't like that at all. I was in the wrong place, that's why, to there. And we're in. So how does that look? It looks, I don't like these sharp corners, so I'm going to pick up the Move It mod, and I'm simply going to click on that node so it goes. I want the whole thing to go green, and that's going to move that over there. So not so much of this. This one's diabolical, isn't it? Wonder why we did that. Let's see what happens. Shall I attach it? That's hilarious, isn't it? So close to that windmill. If I move that one out a bit, and this one out a bit, I'm not going to go. Yeah, that's quite good actually. I like that. Be interested to see what it looks like when we're actually sitting on a train. I think I want to move this out as well. Give that a bit of a curve in there. This needs a bit of a curve as well. Otherwise it's all too sharp. This needs a curve in there, doesn't it? Doesn't look very nice, and that's not too bad. And this one, what should I do here? I need to get that node there. And let's drag that just very slightly. And yeah, it's not too bad. So let's just check out, have we got the track all connected? That all seems fine. That's not too bad there. We haven't got this connected up. It's good job I did come around to do a final check. So let's pick this up and let's drop this in here. It looks a bit strange when you connect them, and that should actually not look too bad when it's finished. So it's given a fairly reasonable curve in there. Could I take that out? Yes, I think I probably could, but for this moment in time, I'm going to just leave it in place, because what I've got to do now, of course, is look at this connection, use the Move It mod again, and I want to pick up that node and take that out very slow. Oh no, it's moving the post, wrong one. I'm going to make sure I get the node connected, not the post. Let's have a look. What's going on there? That's better. Let's pull that in across there. And this one, we need to pull this node around. That's not too bad. It doesn't look so bad now, does it? That's dropped in okay there. That's dropped in okay there. And where do we want to put some stations? Well, wherever we put them, it will actually be on the road rather than at the side of the road. I suppose what I could do, of course, is take these out, these mini parks. That would upset quite a few people. So demolishing part of this line is what's going to be required if I'm going to put one of these stations in. I'm going to take out this bit of road here, and there, and there. Now I'm going to drop the station in place. Strangely enough, when I actually did the left that in place, it lined itself up. So if I put it anywhere here, the road connection should be okay. It may not, yeah, it should be okay. But if I put it down a bit, I'll make sure I don't take out any of these problems. Of course, these have got no connection to a road now. So when I put this in, if I put it just between the two, they've now connected. Lots of unhappy faces there, and we need to get a monorail road back in again, and if you remember, it's a 4-lane road in there. It'll be a new piece of road which goes from there to there, and a new piece that goes from there to there. So we've got a station in there. Now the next one, got to do a very similar thing, and I think I'll do it around. It's lots that I've put parks all the way down this avenue. It's quite posh, isn't it? So let's have a look. I think here, between these two junctions. So I'm going to pick up the station again and see how it fits. Shouldn't need any turning around. That should be okay. So there's a bus running along there. That's going to be. Let me just stop the simulation for a second. Let's get some demolishing done. And better close this down first. Get the demolition tool up. I'm going to take out this stretch here, here, and here. Build that back in again in a second. Get the monorail station in, and again, it's got to go in. It'll suddenly go blue when it's happy. Green, blue, green when it's happy. So if I stick it there, they should be now connected to the road, and need to get the monorail double track in again. So there to there, and over from here to here. So we're back up and connected. So station there, station there. Now, what about down here? Station down here. I could put one. I need to take out quite a chunk of track. The next station ideally will go in there. So pick him up again. Let's get this maneuvered so it looks about right. That seems to be okay there, doesn't it? If I put it in that place there, would it go back in? Would it fit? Yeah, that's okay. So need to go back to my demolition tool after closing down, and toodaloo to you. That one there, that should be okay. Let's get the station in, drop the station in place, and again, why doesn't that want to go in? Come on, stop mucking around. You went in before, what's wrong with you? Is it too wide? Can't be too wide because the other ones went in there on a double road. Space already occupied. What's in? Oh, there's a road there, look. Let's get a shot of you then. Take you out for the second. There we go. Up. There we go. Green. And be very careful. Just get it in position before it turns. I'll just move down a little bit there, and we'll go there. Whew, that's in. Now we need to go back to our, and it's a double line again. So connect them there, that's fine, and connect them there to why aren't you fine? That's because that is going to be a 2-lane there, isn't it? Okay, let's get the 2-lane monorail up. It'll be a bit strange, but that's in now. And if I remember rightly, we've got a road that needs to come down here. So that's an ordinary, if I remember correctly. It's got grass on the side, and that should come down. It wants to go over there, doesn't it? Well, shall I make it a dead end? I'll put the road in there. We've made a dead end there, but tough luck. Now, we could get, and we should actually get another station in over here. And this, I think, is going to be a bit more difficult because this is already very tight. And I think the best location would be probably, rather than going up there, I'll do it on this stretch here. It's a bit longer. So let me pick up the tool, see how that looks, how they're all going to go, you see. All our lots going to disappear. Well, at least, most I get rid of them. More houses will be built, won't they? I think we will bulldoze, and we're going to take out this piece of line first of all, and the road. Take that out there. That's quite a big chunk. Take this out. This, and this, and we'll put the station in, and that should have no any problem. It's not very straight. Is that better? That seems it's clicked onto that, so I'm hoping that will just simply give me a connection, which it has done. I'll pick up the 2-lane track, and I can just drop that in, hopefully, to... No, of course, there's no such thing as hopefully. Let's go to that one. Go to the monorail track there, and see if I can make that join. No, I can't make that join either, so something's got to go. That's going to have to go. Try again. No. Try it with this one. That doesn't want to know. So what have I done wrong here? It does not want to make it. Is it because it's a hell of a drop, isn't it? Okay, let me take that one out then, and then we'll run across from there and bring it across. We'll take that out as well, and we'll bring the monorail track over to there, and we can see what's happened. You see, it's a bit of a roller coaster. Well, it should be fun. A roller coaster ride, I think. Why not? A bit of roller coasting now and again, and I put a bit of road in there, I think. Just to give it a bit of a join. Has it got anything? That's just a standard road, and bring you down there. If doesn't want to let me go over there. I don't know what that is. That's where the node is, isn't it? So you've got to follow the node. Shall I? Yeah, job done. So we're okay. Now we've got the line in place with the stations, and I need to put a line in. So I'm going to pick one of the stations new, and we're going to go from here around to here, and we're going to come across the stretch of water there to here, come along to the next station there, down to there, come over here and join up. Up comes the map. First we'll change the colour. There's far too many reds on here. That's fine. And if I start the simulation, we'll get monorails popping up, and I can delete the ones I don't want. And I start, thank you. And up we go, and get rid of some of these trains. Remove that one, remove that one, and remove that one. And if we go to the train that we created, there he is there. Let's come out of this map. We can see the train. And the monorail's coming around quite nicely. He's going to, we'll follow him for a second or two. And at some point we'll do a reverse on this line, so it comes the opposite direction, because you can see it's a two-way track. So a train coming the opposite direction at rush hour would be quite handy. Click on the first train, and I'll just have a look at what it looks like from inside the monorail. I'm right over that rail. That's looking quite good. And we connected up there, that's fine. Track looks okay, bit of a dip there, and that's not too bad. Sharp bend coming up, should slow down for that, jolly good. Up a bit of an incline, up another incline. Here we go into the station. Don't know how many being picked up, I think it's early days of course. And up another. This is quite a hilly city. Into the next station. Quite a bit of traffic there, and of course that'll be reduced hopefully with more people using the monorail system. And of course I need to get buses connected up. Bus stops along this road as well. Around this bend, this should be a bit of a drop once you get past this station. I think we drop down to the sea level, and at some point we're going to go past that wind turbine, aren't we? Here we go. We're coming out now. Oh, heck of a drop there. I think I probably ought to raise that. The lines are just dropping off there. Still working, I mean, but the connections aren't brilliant there, are they? And oh, that was a bit of a dip. Well, it should be a good fun ride for the children, shouldn't it? And here we go, just waiting to fill up with a few passengers. And around this bend, those broken lines which we saw earlier, I think it might have been because of the move it tool that we use. Sharp left, and we should be coming back to the station where we did our first pickup. There we go, and we're back where we started there. So not too bad at all, I think. So that's all working okay. We're over here now, so I'm happy with that. How many passengers have we got? We've got 179 passengers. Oh wow, it's really working hard. So we've done really well there. Now the other thing of course is to sort of look at the map and see where we have other connections, and as you recall I did say we had some bus routes already, and this one's nowhere near a bus route. Well, when I say nowhere near, there is a bus stop here, so fairly accessible I suppose. This one is just along the road from now. I can move that stop. If I grab that stop, when I get into the bus system, get the line tool, if I get hold of that, I can drag it and maybe move it further along. So let's do that. Let's drag it along to, can I put it in there? No, well, I can put it there, and it's a dance site closer to that monorail, which is good. Now there is no buses running along there. And over here, we do have a bus stop there and another one there. Now, I think what I might do is drag that bus stop around to here. So it's closer to that one, which is good. And this pink one, where's this pink one going? Oh, it's going along there, is it? So do I put another bus stop here? There's a bus stop there, which is yellow, and a pink one there. No, I think I'll leave that. So in terms of connection, which is what this video is all about, we've now built a monorail so it comes across the city over this side. It does pickups. It's close to at least one or two bus stops there. It's close to a bus stop on this side. So I think we've done the job. I think we've done fairly well today. We've made the connections. We've made the bus stop connection. There is no connection, of course, which is close to the bus and ferry, but there is a bus stop there, and there is a bus stop there which is close to that station, so it could actually deliver passengers to there as well. So all in all, I think a good video, and thanks again for joining me. Hope you liked it. Please give me a thumbs up if you did, and please subscribe, and I'll see you again. But for today, that's all for now. Thanks again. Goodbye.